So, what I love about where I live in an island house, and I just bought my apartment last year before. So I'm really glad I don't have to move out of there anytime soon. And that was a huge concern for our family because nobody in my family wants to move. We've lived here all my children's lives, and so I love that we get to stay. Assuming that we can keep on paying the mortgage and everything.
And your electric bills.
And my electric bills and everything, okay. So what, I also, what was the second part?
Concern.
My concern.
About your neighborhood where you live.
About my neighborhood where I live right
where you
now.
live.
I also, personally, I also have pool issues going on. I would love to, I love the fact that River Cross has this beautiful pool. It's a fact that I don't get to use it. I love the fact that Westwood has a great pool, but it was out of water for such a long time. I love the fact that there's a beautiful pool in Sparks Park, but I have never ever used it. So that's, and I love the fact that there's a pool in Manhattan Park. Don't like the fact that it's incredibly expensive and nobody, well, the majority of people don't get to use it. I love the fact that there's a pool in Octagon, but only residents get to use it. So, being that there's the summer coming up, and I just think that the pools need to be utilized more, and that's goes hand in hand with the real kids. I think it's just right now, my concern is about the community uses for summer activities right now, and that they're not fully usable at this point, but hopefully they will be. Thank you.
I live at 405 Main, right next to the tram station, and I'd have to say that what I see as the biggest impact or negative is one that's going to affect all of us, and that's the Cornell Tech campus, and it's a double-edged sword. On the one side, it's really good for us that we're going to have a great thing on the island. The negative side is going to be a huge impact to our transportation. Trams are already full, especially in summertime with tourists. And I can only imagine what it's going to be like, notwithstanding the ferry service that they're adding. I think the tram is going to be overloaded, the subway is going to be overloaded, and it's going to be tough.
I think you're wrong, because remember, the travel will be opposite from students and whoever are going, not during rush hour, they're coming in. They're coming in, where except the tram is empty and the F train is, generally empty. So they're going to be coming in opposite rush hour.
Agreed. I think
And going back opposite.
I agree with you. In terms of commuter times, I agree, but I think general transportation, we're adding probably upwards of 1,500 people that are going to be living here on this island, or transient people. That's a lot of folks. It's a lot of folks that are going to go out to dinner at night in Manhattan. A lot of folks are going to want to get on the train. The F train's already overloaded at certain times of the day, and they minimize service. I think it's going to be impactful, and hopefully there's going to be some impact funding that comes with that, or some strategic decisions made by Cornell to help out. So that's my worry. I think that it's going to be impactful.
Did you get the rest or? Okay.
I'm sorry. I know, we were all in good, because I get to be one. So for me, I actually live over there. So I'm in this building complex I have for the last couple of years, and I think that my biggest concern within kind of the central neighborhood is the youth community center has basically fallen apart, and there really isn't any space for the kids between the ages of about 12 and 18, maybe even 20, to go after like 5 p.m. And that means they hang out in these pockets, and they'll when the sun hang out, they'll go to the basketball courts and stuff like that. But they end up getting themselves into no good. A lot of the times right in front of my hallway door, because I got that big shared hallway. But if not, they're out probably doing something they maybe shouldn't be doing. And I think this is both a combination of a lack of effective policing by public safety and a lack of any alternative thing for them to do. I think that we really need to provide meaningful options for our youth to not get themselves in trouble.
I just wanted to say something, Aaron. You know, this school is a little different and unique in many respects. It's a technical center, and the students are not simply coming here during student hours. You know, it's not like they're traveling to school. A lot of them are going to be living here, but a lot of them actually are going to be working on projects. This is advanced education, where they're going to be doing projects with large corporations, going to Google, going to Bloomberg, going to Reuters, going here, going there. So it's not as if they're just coming here to go to school when everybody's going into school. A lot of these kids, a lot of the people that are attending the school here live here, and they are going to be going into the city to work on projects and work with corporations that are in the city. So the concept that they're just reverse commuters is actually inaccurate.
You realize, eventually we're gonna have 2,000 students. You know what that eventually is? It's like 2030 or thereabouts. They're gonna start next couple of years with I don't know, 300, 400
Aaron, you're
students.
going to have corporate co-location partners.
Well, but they weren't, I'm trying to tell you, we're not gonna see a real population increase on that campus for quite a number of years.
That's inaccurate. The bridge building is going up right now, and the bridge building will be open, and you will see a significant amount of corporate co-location partners. They did a contract with 2 Sigma.
Talking about students.
I'm telling you that there's going to be more than just students on that campus. Students only comprise 25% of the buildings on that campus. 3/4 of that campus is not going to be students. Exactly. It's going to be tech research, corporate co-location partners. It's going to be people that are coming to your hotels and coming for conventions and other things.
And then
So
there
it's
are
not
nice
quite as
buildings
simple.
in Southtown, which will also increase our population.
Exactly.